What's up, everyone? I'm Dimebot, and welcome back to Flight Sim and 2024 Favorite Places to Fly. Today, we are in the Kuril Islands. This is a island chain that stretches from Hokkaido all the way up to the Russian Far East to the Kamchatka Peninsula. Now, this airport, I am not convinced is actually where it's supposed to be, because if you actually look up this airport, it is apparently somewhere on this island. However, we're going to go ahead and get flying and check it out anyways. Here we are. We've got ourselves a nice grass strip here. You will see the very obvious volcano in front of us as we are lifting off in the TBM here. Should be plenty of room to get this thing off the ground. TBM is good for this kind of stuff because it is fairly easy to fly. Oh, there we go. Now, if you've ever heard of the Kuril Islands dispute, we are in fact on those very self-same islands. They were invaded by the Soviet Union near the end of World War II in 1945, and Japan claims the four southernmost islands, including two of the three largest, as part of its territory. They're known as the Northern Territories in Japan, and that has led to the ongoing Kuril Islands dispute. Now, Kuril Islands roughly translates to 1,000 islands. It's in a volcanic archipelago. We're looking at a stretch of about 1,300 kilometers, about 810 miles, 56 islands covering around 4,000 square miles, and believe it or not, a population of about 20,000 that lives out here. As we go ahead and level off here, that was flaps up. You'll be able to see some other islands. Now, I'll give you a look at the VFR. Basically, if you want to follow the chain, just go north or south. It's fairly easy. You can see some of them right there. Obviously, we're not going to be able to cover the entire thing with the VFR's limited range. But yeah, if you want to check it out, just head north or south and follow the island chain, and it'll be fairly easy. Got some spectacular clouds out here today. You can see the volcano behind us. We'll go ahead and head towards this other island right here. Some rain out here today. So this is, again, we have covered this before, part of the so-called Ring of Fire. These are not nice places to live either. Long, cold, stormy winters, short, foggy summers, 40 to 50 inches of precipitation a year, a lot of which falls as snow. All in all, not a very pleasant place that you want to live. There's also an active volcano on Rakoke Island near the center of the archipelago. So, yeah, not the most fantastic place to live by any stretch of the imagination, but that doesn't mean we can't find some spectacular scenery as we fly around out here. And just the way the mountains just come up out of the ocean is certainly a big part of that. I'm going to go ahead and turn in a little bit here. If you want to read more about the early history, there is a lot of people here. There was an indigenous people that lived here, although there's not a lot of records prior to the 17th century. American whalers used to catch right whales off the islands in the late to mid-1800s. And of course, you have the Russian occupation, World War II. There's a lot of history here. Just not something that we can cover in a video of this length, but certainly a lot to see if you want to check it out and read more about it. Now, you do have a gap here, so we'll be turning roughly north-northeast in order to catch the next island, which is going to be just far enough off that it's barely visible above the clouds there. You can just kind of see it as I bring the nose of the aircraft in line. So, a perfect place to practice some instrument flying, visual flight rules, whatever you want to do, but you know, you are just kind of out here, and it could be a very, very good place to practice that. And just spectacular flying in general. However, that is going to do it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you have a place you'd like me to fly, well, leave it in the comments below. And if you're here to the end, well, thank you for helping feed the algorithm. My name is Dimebot, and I will see you guys next time.